Take a look around, my mom, I'm indestructible. Oh, shit. Oh god, no. Please, no, get me up, get me up, Hey, what's good everyone, I'm Og, and in this video I'm going to be taking you through one of my favorite mods from Mount & Blade Warband to see if you should play or if it's worth your time playing. Now, most of us would agree that Mount & Blade is quite an amazing game, but with mods it is just out of this world, and for me, that mod is Perisno. So before I get into it, I just want to say I am not sponsored or paid in any ways, this is simply because I enjoy this mod. So when it comes to breaking down all of the good features in Perisno, one of my favorites would be having the female lords. In native Mount & Blade, there aren't any unless you make it, but in Perisno, there's a few. You got Princess Birgit, Sayeda Alexis, Lana, Queen Tristana, Ira, Island, Cry, Sana, and some other names I'm not saying correctly. Now, some people will argue that in medieval times there shouldn't be so many female warlords, or should I say ladies, because it's not realistic, but in Perisno it's a fantasy. You can ride wolves, bears, and dinosaurs for mounts, dwarves, giants, magical people, and humans for race, there's a lot. But let's shift our focus back to the female lords. The design on them are visually stunning, especially for an old game like Warband. Just take a look at those massive army sizes. Like, you can tell right away she knows exactly how to raise up those privates into hardened members to help you fight. Factions. In native, you got a total of 6 different factions, but in Perisno, you got way more. There's the Asian invasion, a storyline to revive a nation, women actually like you in conversation. Hey, Michelle!
What?
Michelle! Get in here!
What?
Just come here!
Okay. What?
Remember how you said I couldn't get a girlfriend? Wow, don't you look stupid now?
Oh my god, really? Can I see her?
Yep.
Just go out and touch some grass, please.
Yeah, okay. Item variety. In Warband, you got a handful of equipment, which is pretty good, but in Perisno, it's like a vast ocean. Not only are there over 3,000 items to pick from, you also got equipment that's exclusive to humans, giants, dwarves, female, male, and artifacts, and even custom equipment. Overall, Warband is tiny compared to Perisno. Custom soldiers. If you enjoy dress-up games as much as me, then you will love this next part because Perisno lets you recruit your own custom troops from the mercenary guild. I used to hate the look of some of my endgame troops, but because of customization, I can choose from almost any armor and weapon pieces available in-game to customize my soldiers. And since I am a man of culture after all, I'm sure you'll know exactly what kind of soldiers I'll be into. Heavily armored dwarves with thick protection, ready to take a pounding harder than the stepsister stuck in a washing machine. Okay, but for real though, the mercenary system in Perisno is really well done. Not only do you have customization for your troops, there's also a large variety of mercenary warbands that you can pick from to hire. Unique world bosses. So just like the variety of unique mercenaries, there's also a nice variety of world bosses. You got the guy with the best armor that never drops, the Amazon queen and an army of e-girls, the one guy with a good sword that actually does drop, Ialok the Fiend, Dreaded One, and some others. Battle commands. In Warband, there are some nice battle commands you can do to utilize your troops, but in Perisno, you got commands and special abilities. Say you got caught out in the middle of a battle and your troops are nowhere near you. You can use Warcry to scare off the enemy soldiers. Have your troops been fighting for a while? You can replenish their HP with Battle Cry. Jealous of your men getting all the action for Amazonians? You can use the Taunt ability to attract all the ladies. Oh no, low on HP? You can use First Aid to self-heal. Can't find your horse? Use your whistle. Missions and quests. In Warband, there are some alright missions like bounty hunting, delivering stuff, and the typical Warband shenanigans. But in Perisno, there are a lot of special quests with multiple parts to it. Not only does the quest provide you with some alright story and also reward you in a very unique way, you can also receive legendary equipment, companions, mounts, and even access to rare troops that cannot be recruited normally. Castles and towns. And finally, sieges. In Warband, most of the castles look or has the same feel to them. However, in Perisno, there's a lot of unique different castles that can give players a completely new challenge. You got the Dwarven castles where you're pinned between archers and Juggernaut while fighting inside of a crystal cave. You got the Arula Warriors castles where you're fighting in a massive jungle place. The City Fort where you have to go through a gauntlet of shipwrecks while getting pelted by arrows, and many more. So, should you play Perisno? Yes, it is an incredible mod with tons of content that can easily keep you entertained. Not only do they still update the mod now and then with new features and bug fixes, the dialogue and cheat menu is really well structured, giving you a large variety of options to progress back from where you left off if your files become corrupt.